Hey everyone, probably should be on this page then, huh? New REM obviously came out. We've known about her for a long time. I kept alluding towards, address REM and this is what she looks like. And she's finally out. Um, Kind of bothered that she's purple. I know because I really wanted a lot more purple units, but we've gotten 4 in the past, the span of 1 month. I think Sega's overdoing it just a little bit. And the units we have gotten are pretty odd in that they don't really conform to the standard mono purple team. They don't really build off of what we already have. It's kind of like they're putting out units that are for a brand new team. Like if anything, might as well be like a separate color basically, because they just don't work good together, like at all. So I've read a little bit of what this Ren does. She might work well with like both mono teams, with Puck and Betty and Echidna and Swimsuit Rem and Swimsuit Ram. But yeah, I've yet to see really like that synergy that just clicks. Obviously you can see another step up banner. It seems to be like a staple going forward, that they're gonna have step ups from now on. It's a really good way to alleviate a lot of the stress that they put with the amount of gems that they've been putting out, with way less gems and everything like that. So it's kind of nice, but I would like to see, I don't know, just still more gems in the game. It's always nice. They've been taking away so many resources. I don't think they should take away resources and then kind of conform to that. I think they should just give us more resources and continue the way they were doing things. So that's just my opinion. We say it every time. I say it all the time. So again, it is what it is. We have 15 days on this. These step ups are going to be the standard 500 discount, and then 3 normal multis with each giving different fragments. You're going to have a total of 50 for the free awakening, and then at the end you're going to have 1.5 chance for Ram herself, as well as a guaranteed memory at the end. Rep didn't do translations. He's a little bit busy, so this time around we're going to be looking at the Discord. It's going to be a little messy, but we do have translation, so bear with me. Yeah, either way, this Ram, the art looks a little weird. I don't know why the POV perspective is a little wonky to me, but she does look good, as well as the cut-ins pretty nice as well. So we're going to take a look at the actual translations. So this is what we got here going on. Okay, basic attack, 600% magical power, 100% chance to gain 2 turns of defense up large. This attack scales with defense, so her kit is going to be like scaling with her defense. That's pretty cool. It's kind of bad because we have a Reinhardt that's already have type advantage. I mean, as well as type disadvantage, purple and yellow, but all Rhines ignore defense completely. So until we get like a proper cover unit for purple, I can see her losing a lot of Rhine matchups. So just be aware of that when you build defense on this character. But I do like her basic. Like if Rhine wasn't a character, like her basic would be pretty solid. Like defense up on a basic for 2 turns, as well as her attack scaling with the defense. I don't know if her attack applies with the defense that she gives herself after she hits someone or before she hits someone. If it's after, obviously the defense up is going to help that damage a lot. I'm pretty sure it's probably like before, so the defense up isn't really going to help too much on the first turn, but it's still pretty solid. Like I like that a lot. Her passive, when attacked, restores 10% of max HP. That's always nice. Every 8 enemy actions, so this isn't 8 actions in total, this is 8 enemy actions. Clear all allies debuffs, heal them by 30%. So this isn't 30% of their maximum HP, this is just 30% of what they're currently at. Gain 100% action gauge and 1 turn of affection. Affection, I believe, is what Petra has. I could be wrong. Christmas Petra, so that's pretty good. I remember that being a good debuff. It's just 8. So this is 8 enemy actions. That kind of sucks, because that means, yeah, like the mono purple team just isn't tanky enough. Like if you have Puck, I guess, but Puck really just doesn't flow with any of the other purple characters well. Like even kind of like Betty. I mean, Betty doesn't flow with anyone. Betty just sucks to have it on the field in general for everyone. Yeah, we need like a cover unit, I think. mono purple. There might be one, and I'm just like brain farting, but we do need one because we need some survivability on this team. This is made for survivability. This just ain't it. I think in the future this passive is gonna be really good, but as of now, I don't know how much I really like it. Magically attacks a single enemy with 700 times number of purple allies. Then an enemy killed by the skill cannot be revived, so that's pretty interesting. If there are 3 or more purple allies, pierce invincibility. This skill damages scales off of defense. So we've seen that a lot, where if you have a certain number of allies, mono-wise, you can pierce to invincibility, so that's pretty interesting. I still really like REM because I think she does it just after a certain amount of like attack that she has. So that's like way better than having to like restrict your team building. I mean, either way, you know, mono is like the meta right now, so it doesn't matter. But like skill, like this skill will penetrate invincibility if REM's attack is 4200 or higher. I just prefer that over like having to like again build your team a certain way. All right, hold on, let me go back up. We were talking. So yeah, scales off defense. That's pretty interesting. I love units that scale off of like other stats, because that means like you can get the best of both worlds, you know, like you can build this stat as well as increasing your attack at the same time. I think that's pretty nifty. So I think that's like really cool for characters. I don't know how I feel about this unit. She's pretty good, but she does need some support. Like I would prefer to have a cover character with this character. I would prefer to run her with Puck if you can, because Puck increases everyone's HP and defense. He's for purple units, like that's really important. I don't like his kit overall, but like I think if you're gonna run her, you need that survivability, because 8 enemy actions is a lot. Like this is a lot of time. Yeah, it's a really good proc. If anything, like heals, action gauge, affection, really solid passive. But you need 8 enemy actions. That's a lot of damage, and eight enemy actions can roll your team like entirely. So it's you have to be very careful. Yeah, like she just needs some other units in the game that are just not in the game right now, unfortunately. Her memory is, if made, is, you know, if character is made, you get defense. You get a total of, what's this, 24, 31, 40% defense. Oh wow, this is wow, holy shit, this is a good memory. If made, when a unit is attacked, 100% chance to cancel 1 debuff on self. I don't really like this all too well because it's just 1 debuff. There's a lot of shit that can be applied on you nowadays, and I feel like 1 debuff is just so slow. And I'm also curious, if you fight Betty's and you get cursed, if this memory still works. I'm like 90% sure it does, but I want someone to test it. And it's actually what I was talking about down here. I'm going to talk to this guy a little bit after the recording session, but I do want him to test if Betty can, you know, proc this or not, or if units can proc this while they're cursed. And if you don't know, curse means you can't lose any debuffs with cleansing. You just have to straight up tank it until the turns of the debuff run out. So if this can cancel curse, that's kind of like a big thing. So we'll have to wait and see. I want to run some tests. But yeah, I also the picture, this is like our 40th REM picture close up. There's so many REM memories, it's just so hard to keep track of them. She does look cute, obviously, for the head padding. It's just nice. But yeah, so overall, I think she's a good unit, but I don't see her getting any play right now. I'm trying to think, you know, it's just mono purple is really limited at the moment. They keep releasing all these characters, but they kind of just don't build off of each other. Betty is like the worst unit to have. I'm telling you, dude, I hate Betty. Betty was the most poorly designed unit. You guys say she can counter Subaru. Subaru is like one unit. Like, he's not even on that many teams because he came so suddenly. There's like there were so many banger units like back to back that other people were summoning for, especially the Christmas units that came right after him. Like he was put in such an odd spot. I don't see many people that have Subaru, and it's like she ruins the entire field just to counter that one unit. Like, so it's just not worth it. I'd rather just fight the Subaru. I honestly, like, oh man. And honestly, I forgot Subaru even existed until just now. But yeah, it's just, what does Subaru do again? Maybe he can work really well, because I brain farted when it came to him. Action gauge. No, he's good. Obviously, you definitely want Subaru, but now we just need better characters for this unit. She's cool. She's kind of pretty solid. I want better units to have along with this character. Either way, we have New Year's coming up, as well as probably another festival, so just be aware. I don't see this unit being all that insane, so probably a skip on my part, but if you guys do, choose to summon, then good luck. Uh, Hopefully you pull her, and definitely do the step up banner before doing the main banner. Always do the step up before, always, unless I say otherwise. And yeah, see you guys next time. Later.